Hi everyone, shorter piece for you now. I'll quickly get through this before I head home so that it can help you if you're translating this for tomorrow. Continuo. Immediately, the wokes, this very sad, filled with pathos, this piece. Immediately, wokes, the voices are heard. The voices were heard, and the ingens wagitus, the alliterated wokes wagitus, maybe reflecting that the auditai wokes wagitus, look for the stresses, etc., etc. And the huge wailing wagitus, the wailing, of infants. So at once the voices were heard, and the great wailing of infantum, and the great wailing, and the flentes, and the weeping souls, I suppose we could say, of the infantum, and the weeping souls of children. So again, filled with pathos, filled with sadness. Consider the sounds of each of those words, consider the pathos of their youth, all of these different things that are going through there. The weeping souls of the children. Lots of aural imagery. In limine, now you've got to find your subject. Whom, quos, whom, the atra dies, the black, the visual image. Whom, the black day. So whom, on the very threshold of life that has been exortis, that has not been shared, the dark day, atra dies, a dark day has stolen them, raptos, snatched away ab ubere, snatched away, torn away from the breast, and has mersit, and has plunged them into acerbo funere, into sad, into grim acerbo funere, into grim death. Look at all of those different bits, make sure it fits together. Hos jukta. And again, yes, look for the verbs, look for the emotive vocabulary, look for the pathos, look for all sorts of bits and pieces that go through there. Post juxta falso damnati crimine mortis. And then we've got the children that have died there before their life. We've got suicides, we've got people that have been wrongly convicted, loads of people that have died before their time. Hos juxta. As soon as I see this, I'm looking at jux, hos jux, hos juxta falso damnati crimine mortis. As you look through that bit, look for the stresses, look for the spondies, the deep pathetic beats falling on these words. Next to these were the damnati, were those convicted on a false charge, were those on a false charge, crimine, on a falso crimine, on a false charge, damnati, convicted to death, convicted to die. Nec vero, again the sadness of the spondies, nec vero. And not without, and the contrast of these people who have died with a wrong judgment, we have the people that are actually given the correct judgment by Minos, the king of Crete, who was one of the judges in the underworld. And we've got here Hendiadus of sorte data sine judice. But indeed, these places are given data not sine sorte, not without lot, without justice, without a judge. So again, literally not without legal decision, not without legal lot. It's a Hendiadus. Two nouns reflecting one idea. Quaesitor Minos. Minos, the judge, shakes the urn. Ille, he calls concilium, calls a council of the silent. Concilium. He summons, a council of the silent, of silent people. And he discit, and he learns the vitas. So again, the importance of judgment, the importance of what's the word that I'm sort of looking for? Yeah, I suppose fairness, right and wrong here, judgment, law, which we've got there. And he calls, and he learns the lives and crimina and misdeeds. He learns the lives of men. He learns their lives and their misdeeds. Proxima. The region after that, then the maisti loca, then the sad souls own the next places. qui, are in the next region. Then the maisti, the sad ones, hold the proxima, the next places, qui, who, insontes, who innocently, insontes pepere, brought letum sibi, brought destruction for themselves, brought their own death, brought death for themselves by their own mano, by their own hand, and perosi lucem, and avoiding perhaps the light and rejecting the light, they projicere, thrown away as if it were rubbish, threw away their lives, and they flung away their lives. We then get this echo of the Iliad of Achilles saying, better to be a slave on earth than a king of the underworld. Quam velent, how they would wish now to be in the air above. How gladly now in the air above would they wish for, how now they would wish for the air above, and perfere, and suffer hardship, and duros, and grim labores, and grim sufferings. Fas obstat, fate withstands. Tristis, and the sad palus, the sad marsh, the sad waters, and the sad marsh of, some people say mere, some people say marsh for the palus, and the sad, and the sad palus, the sad marsh of ugly, maybe, inamabilis, unlovable, of ugly water, binds them, enchains them, binds them, and the sticks, coercet, imprisons them, having interfusa surrounded them, noes, 9 times. Very well done, everyone. I'll see you all tomorrow.